Complex.
All melee team.
Interesting.
Look
This
at
should be
this.
a lot of fun. So a Catherine Jewel Koshka comp. I can't say I've ever seen this
I
comp
haven't either.
in
but
competitive
I'm
play.
assuming Jewel's going to lane.
Should be really, really fun. Oh, he went to the bathroom. So do you want to control the spectator?
Absolutely.
All right. So on the other side, a Taka Celeste Arden comp. So some really interesting comps. Some really interesting comps here. I'm excited to see what happens. We'll see. So POA here on Taka, starting a weapon blade. I hope we see the kind of Shinkaigen style sustained damage Taka. I'm really loving that right now. On the other side, we're going to see a weapon jewel. Super, super great right now. My favorite weapon jewel right now. Let's bring this a little closer for us. There we go. My favorite weapon jewel right now is a Sorrowblade Serpent Mask jewel. Just feels so, so good. We'll see how that works out. And yes, we're looking at Koshka has the lockdown with Yummy Catnip Frenzy. Jewel can land the Rocket Leap, and Catherine with the Merciless Pursuit stun. So we know that, it's not Reborn SG anymore. You got to change the...
Oh.
So,
I can't actually change that if I could. Oh, I can actually.
all right, we're going to
Blind
change the
Select
names.
Magic.
We're going to change
Ooh,
the
I hope I
names.
put these on. I did put it on our team. Yay me.
All right.
Yes.
Much better.
I'm great at
So
this.
you are. You're very good at this. So Hunters in blue, Infamous in red,
You got this.
Wolf or Riot. I don't know what that's all about, but sounds cool to me. All
I
right.
want a wolf.
You want to play a wolf?
I want to play a wolf.
All right.
Sounds like fun.
All right. So Jungly Hunter. So a Koshka versus a Taka. I like Koshka in that matchup early. If Jungly Hunter can try to force the issue early on, Koshka will have the advantage on Ataka.
Why is he Jungly Hunter? Why not? Why isn't he just Jungle Hunter?
Jungly Hunter is
Just
fantastic.
because it's Southeast Asia, not everything
Stuns
is
for
illegal.
days. Hunters
Okay.
looking for stuns for days.
All right.
But Juan's doing a good job of applying pressure, even though he's got much shorter range.
Ooh, eats the core collapse, taking a good amount of damage right there. Cassandra, however, is out of energy, so I don't actually think this is going to go her way. Ooh, that scout trap! Holy cow! Okay, I lied. That totally went her way. So good moves by Cassandra, doing a lot of hurt to Once Hunter. However, POA getting jumped on by the Hunter team, and Taiwan Chill is just backing him up. I actually think if POA gets to mid to late game, he'll be fantastic. However, early game, he's going to have a very rough time. And he just died, so very, very rough time.
So you were right.
I was totally right. He was going to have a rough time, and he totally did.
All right, Lance Hunter faking a scout trap in the gold mine pit, I guess, or maybe looking to rocket leap. Maybe looking to see if there was a rocket leap over that wall available. Nothing doing there.
Mm-hmm. Buffy is coming out onto Once Hunter, getting some pretty good damage right now, going for the weapon build, and they're going to be mostly relying on Jungle Hunter to go with the mostly like the aftershock and a more tanky build. So a good front line, triple melee comp. However, it could be a little bit tough to take down that Celeste later on.
All right, so starting off, we have Celeste. She's definitely going Crystal, as all would expect. Arden starting with armor over health, which is an interesting decision. I suppose that's out of respect for the... I don't know. I mean, Jules in lane. It's an interesting decision. What do you think about that, guys?
I'm okay with it. I like the early armor just because a lot of these early fights are based on basic attacks. And since he's going to be in the middle of the enemy team, they're all going to hit him. And having an extra early armor might be a little bit more sustained than a bit of health would be. What are you doing, Evan? He's waving flags at
Saluting
people
Southeast Asia.
with the Vainglory flag.
Next match, I think we're in the viewer game. We're going to get in Xlana. She is a Twitch broadcaster out of Southeast Asia.
Holy
my
cow,
separated
damage.
out. Oh my goodness, the damages.
So huge amounts of damage coming out from
Jungly
Team
Hunter
Hunters.
turning on Cassandra now is going to go down, but that's going to allow for another kill. POA now in trouble, tries to box, and might be able to escape under the cover of invisibility.
Some good jukes coming out there, so keep himself barely alive. Gets the one kill on Taka, and if he gets a couple more, he's gonna be just fine. Even though Taka has rough early games, he's gonna he's actually quite solid once he gets to mid game.
Sar saying, calling us out, saying to answer us. If you're not watching Sar stream, it's the AUSARAMENRA. That guy, one of the most entertaining Twitch broadcasters. Catch him late at night a lot of the time. Tends to have both he and his brother Eclipsium tend to have really high elo players while they do their own brand of shoutcasting over it. Really fun. So some fun people to check out.
Most definitely.
Calling us out. I don't know what else you want me to say. I mean, we said there'd be a reveal. All right, so
Whoa,
Cassandra,
here we go.
there's the rocket leap, so the lockdown.
Super dead.
And that's what we were at Stuns for Days. When we were talking about the potential of Stuns for Days, you saw 2/3 of it right there. The Yummy Catnip Frenzy, followed by the rocket leap, doing a number right there. And Jewel is much stronger in 1.4. If you haven't busted out Jewel since the changes, especially to Thunderstrike, so much easier to play. You don't have to manage stacks anymore. It's just, if you hit something with Thunderstrike, then your Thunderstrike is going to be much more powerful until you miss. It's that simple. It's a binary state. It's much more fun to play. It feels really good. And so much armor from the front and sides, and really naked from behind. So don't turn your back on the enemy. Even if you have to turn into turret shots, turn into fire, you want to do it. You want to take it head on. Really enjoying Jewel right now.
Yep.
There's the rocket leap in on POA. He's going to go down.
Oh, he gets oh my god, that's fantastic.
This Taka just has a
It
knack
just
for surviving.
completely turned everything around.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Really, really well played out from Team Infamous. They were able to use Taka, bait the entire team of Hunters in, and come on, Carlo. You gotta keep your hand on this thing.
You want to?
All right, I got
the
this.
experience on this. All right, so Score Monkey says Jewel is very tanky now. Do you guys have any advice for getting through her armor effectively?
Get behind her. That's it. Like honestly,
there's armor pierce, but or get behind her. Get behind her, or force her to run and hit her from behind.
Well, and oddly enough, one of the characters that is not often used these days, Petal, Crystal Petal, will harass Jewel into oblivion.
Yeah.
assuming her minions don't get exploded first.
Absolutely.
So once Jewel hits a certain breakpoint of weapon, she
Yeah.
destroys Petal.
Yes.
But early on, Crystal Petal can wreck her. It's kind of interesting to see. Crystal Petal actually does very well against Scarf too. So some of the really strong buffed heroes in this patch are actually very weak to Petal.
That's a good point, and I wouldn't surprise me if Petal got some love in the future as well. But
And actually, Taka, if you flip over behind Jewel, you can start.
Well,
hammering
she'll
it
also
down.
instantly turn around on you.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit iffy.
I don't know, but I do think that's still a good point. The agility of Ataka may be able to get some positioning on a Jewel.
I actually do think that's a good reason to have this Taka in the game. Taka is going to be able to do some serious damage to Jewel, especially because Jewel's going to be busy trying to fight off both Arden and Celeste.
Some people talking about a pigeon now. I think it was a wolf.
A pigeon?
That's
I want to see a pigeon.
That's a SAR thing.
I
All right.
also want to play a pigeon.
We will see if anyone is properly blessed in this game. Okay, so now the entire team of Infamous preparing a gank.
Until it's not level
Well,
6
no,
yet, though.
POA turns back, so there is going to be no gauntlet until Arden gets to 6. There it comes in just now.
So this is interesting. Team Huntress is actually taking both minion mines, which is a very, very uncommon tactic in North America and Europe.
Yeah.
For you beginners out there that are watching this, watch the guys that have the stuns. Every time they stun someone, they're going to try to walk around to the other side of that person, trying to predict where that person is going to walk. So it stands between them and their escape route.
Most definitely. Ooh, doing some damage to Taiwan Tilt, but he's just fine. He's tanky. He has a second tier armor item. He'll be totally okay. Or maybe not. He's totally not okay.
Oh,
I
and
need
there
my
it is
words right.
again.
Oh, but he's totally dead.
The feet never touch the ground. A Solar Storm narrowly misses. POA now.
And you saw it there. You saw him putting that stun on the other side of the character so that there's no escape route.
Most definitely. That was pretty close. If Taiwan Tilt was able to land that gauntlet, I'm pretty sure both members of Team Hunter would have died.
What fun comms to watch. I'm really enjoying both the stun. Oh, there is Exuretsu followed by a big red button. POA taking a lot of damage. Jungle Hunter trying to survive, able to take out POA. Now doing what Kashka does, able to secure another kill, turn on the gold miner and take that as well. So an excellent sequence out of Jungle Hunter.
Jungly Hunter.
Jungly Hunter.
You're just insisting on pronouncing his name wrong.
No, I was trying.
So even
Jungle Hunter.
So even though this team is all melee, you have a lot of reach with Jewel, and there's a lot of stun in this composition.
Yep, with Koshka and Jewel both jumping in, and Catherine, she has her Merciless Pursuit, runs pretty quickly, so they're going to be able to catch up real quick. However, if Taka ever gets off the ground and is able to just constantly run around the map, farming everything on the blue team side, it's really hard to catch him because there's full melee team comp on the blue side. They're not going to be able to really harass him. Every time he sees someone, he'll stuck out.
Giant pigeon poop ultimate I'm seeing in the chat. That would be an interesting hero. All right, Jungly, is that what I'm saying? Jungly Hunter?
I guess
Jungly
so.
Hunter. Emphasis on the second syllable.
Whatever
like a
you
Russian
say,
man.
Evan. Whatever you say. However,
There it comes in the Pouncy Fun, followed by a Twirly Death. The Taka trying to counter with a K-10. Cassandra getting chunked and is going to go down. The stun comes out
Holy
all
cow,
the way
not
across
that. Wow,
everyone.
not
Cassandra's
Holy
still
cow.
alive.
Turning it
Amazing.
around.
A Solar Storm followed by a Heliogenesis.
Amazing.
What an effort out of Infamous there. The survivability.
I am very impressed.
Wow.
I 100% thought that
Yeah.
Team Hunters had that fight in the bag. Joel landed a 2-man Rocket League.
It was amazing.
That should be over. I think if Godfather Hunter used her ultimate earlier, they would have sealed the deal. But I think his ultimate wasn't quite up yet, so
wasn't.
had to save it for just a little bit longer.
We will do a recap. I mean, the recap is that we're here celebrating the Southeast Asia region. We're doing guild battles like this one here. We're doing viewer games, and we have a reveal this evening that I think some people are referencing.
That's right.
It is definitely meaningful, definitely something you can talk to people about. 8-8 on the scoreboard. Fantastic game here between Infamous and Hunters.
And another
There's
fight.
the Merciless Pursuit trying to reach Cassandra, but some excellent work out of Celeste to keep her distance. The Yummy Cat in a Frenzy comes in, but there's a reflex line. The big
Nice,
red
everybody
button
says
is going to
line.
melt someone. POA is in trouble now. He gets vanguarded and is able to get some distance as his buddy goes down.
So right there, showing the power of the triple stun comp. However, POA is jumping on Jungle Hunter, and he's gonna die. Is he? No, I don't know.
Going very deep. The turret fire and
not
Godfather
worth.
is gonna die.
Not
No.
worth.
You see the sad face, not quite the bacon tears, but the sad face
Ooh.
comes out. Solar Storm narrowly misses Jungly Hunter.
I don't know about narrowly. That was pretty wide.
Narrowly misses Jungly Hunter.
All right, so Hunter's team making a good comeback. However, the gold mine is pretty open for Team Infamous to take, considering everyone just back. Literally, the entire team of Hunters back. They had to. They're all very low. So good call on them. If they stayed, they probably would have died and given them gold mine, but they're still losing the gold mine.
I can confirm that what you saw is not a Taka skin.
You mean the pigeon? I'm really confused at this point.
No, they don't want to be trolled anymore.
They totally
don't want
do.
to be trolled anymore. That was not a Taka skin. Chainsaw has multiple things up his sleeve for Taka that
There's
I think
a
people
lot
are
of
going to be
things, yeah.
very, very excited
lot of things
about.
happening.
That's completely separate.
Suffice to say that we are always listening.
Yeah.
And we're always working on stuff. Lots of stuff.
That is not, yes. The people now joking that Taka skin confirmed is that what you've seen tonight has nothing to do with Taka. And I think what does have to do with Taka, you are going to be very excited about.
I'm very excited about it. I don't even really play Taka. But I'm totally going to.
Taka is all about the Taka now. The Taka is the way through the box.
This is true.
There's a Merciless Pursuit in on Taiwan.
Ooh,
and
that was
there's
actually
a
a good gauntlet.
gauntlet. It separates the team, but a big red button is well placed. That's all you can do from the other side of the gauntlet.
Oh,
Well, a
Solar
Rocket League
Stone.
comes in narrowly to the side. Taiwan able to survive. POA, trying to get to Wan's Hunter now. It's difficult.
Ooh, taken out by the scout trap.
Wow. All right, it goes down. Godfather is in trouble. The Heliogenesis is going to finish Godfather off, so another excellent sequence. for
I'm loving
Infamous.
this game.
Yes.
There's so much action.
Wow,
and
I could watch these two
fights are
teams all
bloody.
day.
Oh my goodness.
Like, there's not much farm going on. Like, everyone's CS is pretty low, to be quite honest, but there's so much action going on that it really doesn't matter.
So a lot of times if you find yourself in the cage, do walk towards the edge where your friends are so that at least they can bring some of that offensive power to bear if they get caught outside.
There's some really good Celeste play, too. Like, She is barely keeping herself alive in these fights, and every single time she lands a Solar Storm, you can see her health bar just jump. That Eve of Harvest is doing so much work right now for
So
her.
much work.
So I'm not trolling you guys. We are not allowed to say anything more, but at this time. But rest assured that we wanted it to be something big and special for the Southeast Asia Appreciation stream. So probably a little more special than just something you would see on a normal dev stream. Draw your own conclusions.
Most definitely.
All right.
All right, Jungle Hunter.
And
getting
a
into
little
mini
bit
jams.
literal with the big.
Oh yeah, little bit. All right, another thing's happened over here. Cassandra lands a really, really good Solar
There's a
Storm.
Solar
so
Storm.
much Solar Storm.
However, she is. How is she not dead?
I don't know.
I'm
It's that
honestly
Eve,
like,
yo.
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Wow, and the reflex block to survive. Taiwan now trying to take out the Jewel. Jewel
Oh my
doing everything
gosh.
she can. Man, Infamous just has a knack for
So good.
surviving these fights. It's very impressive to watch.
It's really that they're so focused on killing Cassandra because she's doing so much damage that POA is just tearing up everything from the back line. He has a tension bow, he has a little bit of armor. He's not really heavy damage, but those constant crits coming out from Taka
Yeah.
are doing some serious work.
Yeah, once he's fully spun up with Flow, it's just
Death
wreck and
for
shot.
everything,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
It's pretty crazy. And
One of the
right
things that-
now,
One of the things that we've noticed with the assassins here is they're really turning into bruisers in our game.
oh yeah. And you look at Cassandra's build, building the Aftershock on Celeste, I like it. I like it a lot, especially in the
Yeah.
triple melee comp. If they get even close to her, she's going to start just barraging them with Heliogenesis and basic attacks.
And man, I've been so impressed with Cassandra's ability to keep enough distance to survive long enough to really influence these fights.
Right
That's
there.
a reflex block on a Yummy Catnip Frenzy. Cassandra pushed out back is
Oh,
going to
her
be able
ult
to
are
drop some
canceled.
Heliogenesis. There is the big red button coming out now. POA trying to put some hurt on Jungly Hunter. Turning back now. Jungly Hunter trying to hit the Kraken. They're going to need to put some damage on Kraken here, but
Oh,
POA
man.
is in and takes out Jungly Hunter. Wands Hunter now in on POA. POA going to retreat. Merciless Pursuit in very, very deep. Catherine
He's
in so
totally
deep that the
okay.
turret won't even aggro her. Turning back now toward Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah, Taiwan is our new employee.
Don't confuse the two. Taiwan is a country. Taiwan is a person.
It's hard to say these things fast when I haven't practiced the names. All right.
I'm seeing really incredible positioning, and too bad that Cassandra didn't survive that exchange because having Eve and was it Set Aftershock
That is Aftershock.
together is
Some
really,
pretty good
really
sustain.
combination.
So
Yeah.
one really, really key part of that fight was Cassandra's ultimate was actually canceled out by Jules Jones.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Like, that's incredibly hard to do. It's super fast, and if you manage to pull that off, you seriously drop her damage output.
Vainglorious Gibbs is here. Congratulations to your team, Gangstars, able to hold on in a decisive third game against Team Legacy today on the dev stream. Really impressive to try to watch.
Oh,
through the
Pound's
massive
going
amounts
in.
of lag.
There we go.
There is the gauntlet, and the big red
Oh,
button is
oh.
down. Wants Hunter right into that wall. The reflex block goes out. There is the blast trimmer for the silence. POA now in trouble. There's a Yummy Catnip Frenzy. POA now taking additional damage, but there's the
With the
Solar
ult
Storm coming
again.
out. Wands Hunter and Godfather Hunter trying to survive. Jungly Hunter goes down, and like every other fight, it turns in the favor of Infamous. Turning on Godfather now, and there is the Celeste basic attack. Following them,
Okay.
the flare goes out. Godfather Hunter
Oh,
able
oh,
to escape,
oh,
but no, it's gonna be what a good play with the merciless pursuit to get over the scout trap. That is actually a high elo play. Because it would be so easy to panic and die on very, very near death. Here comes Infamous looking to finish off this match. If the wave is strong enough, this turret goes down from an X-Retsu from POA. And now, will they be satisfied with this, or will they turn on the enemy? A missed Thunderstrike is going to put Jewel in a tricky position here, and they're going to back away. I think this is the right decision.
Oh, yeah. So this is fantastic. I love watching these guys play. This is really, really exciting, actually. The fact that we're seeing both the Celeste and Itake in a high elo match is fantastic. And the fact that they're kicking some serious butt is even more amazing.
Yeah, this is a really fun game. We'll have to get a VOD up on this match as well. Really, really fun.
I mean, after an early advantage with the Hunters, they've really turned it around and are starting to show how the range is starting to hurt them.
I think the main thing is the double fountains coming out and the double crucibles. are doing something
Godfather
really
Hunter
good.
wants to make something happen, but they get hit with the Solar Storm. The Blast Tremor in to silence the enemy team. In on the Celeste. So this is what they want to do. They want to take Celeste out of the fight since she's been so effective. Heliogenesis comes down. The
Holy
Reflex
cow.
Box squad. The Vanguard, though, keeps Cassandra alive much longer than it otherwise would. Taiwan now taking some damage as Jungly Hunter goes in deep. The Caution Ping goes out as Jungly Hunter's taking turret aggro. Maybe a little too aggressive from Hunters as the fight might turn. POA now taking a lot of damage. Taiwan now turning back to try to protect the teammates. Godfather Hunter putting on damage. POA now getting chunked, and they'll be forced to back to their turret. So a better sequence out of Hunters there.
Most definitely, but POA, wow, he's just dancing around these fights. He's constantly in and out, and just, it's ridiculous. They cannot touch him. He's unkillable. It's amazing. I love this.
Well,
The Caution Ping goes out. Hunters does not want a teammate to get caught.
Yeah, most definitely. And right now, the game is actually pretty even. It's only a 1.4K goal difference at 21 minutes in. That's nothing. That's actually just nothing. And right now, you can see the blue team, Team Infamous, their damage output is slowly dropping. And while Team Hunters is actually building more and more damage, there's quite a bit of tanking that's coming out from both sides. So it's actually quite interesting to see how these fights are playing out.
Aim for Light wants a turtle hero with a trident. So just get on it.
all right.
Yeah, you should do that.
You have like a name and a kit.
Yeah, so do you have a name for your turtle hero with a trident?
Alrighty. Let's. Nope. Kraken's gone. Oh, wow.
Oh, the big red
Don't say Kappa though.
Kappa? I tried to do my Asar Kappa. That was my best attempt right there. All right. So now Jungly Hunter is going to try to take the 500 gold from this Kraken without it reaching any turrets. We'll see, though. Infamous will have other plans. The X-Retsu comes in on Wands Hunter. The Yummy Catnip Frenzy now as the Rocket League creates some separation. The Reflex Block comes out as POA again trying to stick to Wands Hunter, who does get chunked and finally goes down. Cassandra now in trouble as Hunters tries to turn, but Jungly Hunter will die, and it's 2v1. Godfather Hunter forced to try to do something with this Kraken here, but it's the wrong hero to survive. It's the wrong hero without the DPS necessary to do anything about this situation. POA now coming out of the Kaku box right on top of Godfather Hunter, putting some damage on, but they're more interested in the turret. They want to end here if they can. There's not much what's it?
Godfather.
No, that Catherine can do. That Catherine can do. Not much that Catherine can do. And it looks
He's gonna
like the
pop the
vein.
line.
Crystal, I'm going to pop a vein. I'm going to pop a vein, Crystal.
Fantastic play coming
Wow.
out of this. Coming out the prove I don't know about team combat. We don't really see it over here in North America or in EU. So I'm really enjoying these Southeast Asian matches.
Yeah.
Really,
Really fun. Really fun. Congratulations to Team Infamous.
For sure.
Fantastic effort out of Team Infamous as they go down as the winners here.
Well, guys, I have to take off because I still have to go back to work to make sure that you guys get all the skins and new heroes at the